Hey there, it's Daniel again, the writer of the Demonland book series and editor in chief of Deathwish Poetry magazine. Also, my co host Toothless is here. He's a bearded dragon and he's a very big fan of my books. I just wanted to talk about my first book, uh, The Demon's Struggle for His Infernal Soul. You can see my main character, Splinter, there. He's very handsome. So, Splinter is a demon prince. He lives in a world where demons rule everything. They are the nobility. They own all the major corporations and, well, represent the entirety of the government of Demonland, which is the continents they live on. There are a couple major cities, but they're mostly populated by humans who are second class citizens, and they live under the misapprehension that they are actually the minority, just because demons control the media. My character, Splinter, is young. He's a teenager. Uh, I based him largely off of the worst aspects of myself. I wanted to explore who I used to be in a lot of ways. Splinter is impulsive. He's insecure. He's very unhappy in a lot of ways. And he'll almost always do the wrong thing, right, when given a choice. He can't help himself. That's a little sad, but I think it makes for, good storytelling. When your evil sorcery tutor and your wise swordmaster are telling you conflicting things, you would think he would trust the swordmaster simply because, well, he's a demon and the sorcery tutor is human and is telling him to do horrible things, to commit atrocities, to commit robbery, to kill people, to upset the balance of where they live. But, well, the thing is even though his sorcery tutor is mean to him and treats him with contempt, he still feels like it's easier to impress him because Splinter's swordmaster, Master Vex, well, he doesn't make success easy for Splinter. Master Vex is a demon. He's an older demon who was once a knight. He's what's known in my book series as a fiend. What fiends are they are demons who, long ago, their ancestors possessed humans. So they have a more human-like appearance. Their faces are angular, their teeth are needle-like and sharp. They have horns, but, they have two arms, they have eyes, mouth, just like us, despite being scaly and having glowing eyes, right? Vex is special. His eyes swirl for some reason, and he's got a goatee. He's very jovial, he's very heroic, and he lives in squalor despite having been a knight in service to, the emperor, the demonic emperor. He resigned because he really was appalled by the things that the demonic military was doing. He didn't like it. It upset him. And he decided that he would go live in one of the poorest sections of the great city of Duskrim and do his best to care for the needy there and protect the helpless. The lesson he tries to instill in Splinter is that it is the duty of the strong to oppose those who would threaten the weak. And, well, the point with Splinter is that, Harry Potter or Spider-Man or any character like that would probably get the lesson and do the right thing in the third act. But my novels are tragedies, you know? These are dark fantasy novels. My novels are tragedies, and the goal of my Demonland series is to not just critique the world we live in, namely, well, the world I live in, which is the United States, right? Which is a world unto itself, but also to take a look at the person I am today and who I used to be, in years past. And I think that it's very valuable to explore the themes of personhood and identity in novels. Fantasy novels are a very introspective genre. The writer, in creating a world from their own mind, assuming we're not talking about Paolini or something, who just takes bits of things that he likes, right, and makes a new novel, whatever. No shit. And throwing shade at Paolini here, you know. What a soft target. My point is that in creating a world from your own mind, you're inviting the reader on a tour of your psyche. And that's what I've chosen to do with Splinter. The original conception of him was a lot more heroic. He was a much more innocent, kindly character. And I just didn't feel like it was engaging. It wasn't fun to write. And it felt trite. It felt like I was following a format, you know? Not every character is going to be Taran from the Prydain Chronicles. Not every character should be Harry Potter or little Frodo, you know? Or Bilbo, for that matter. Um, I did not, however, want to create Spawn. You know, I didn't want to create Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh no, it's Shadow right there. um, like, I wasn't trying to create a tormented, insane character. I wanted to create a kind of adolescent character who maybe learns lessons, but learns them in the worst way possible. And takes him a while to learn them, you know? And the consequences for him learning them so late, are kind of heavy. Because I feel like we're living in a time where people are just not learning. And I see people all around me who just don't grow, you know? And I stress over whether or not, like, I've developed as a writer, or I'm a compassionate enough person. And it just seemed very worthwhile to write a novel with that in mind. So, I just wanted to talk about my main character, Splinter. His true demonic name, which demons are very careful of, it's Maleficence the Third. You can bind him with that name if you conjured him. If you conjure my character, do let me know. But that being said, there are 3 of these books. This is the first one. You can buy them on Amazon or Drafted Digital or wherever. I mean, honestly, they're listed everywhere. Apple Books, I think, carries them. The other 2 are The Cannons of Maryland. This is the sequel. Takes place during the end of the first book, and it's about Splinter's brother, Shatter. He's a ghoul trooper, which is like a marine in Demonland. And the final book right now, I'm working on book 4, but the third book is The Devil's Computer, art by Hunter Jackson from Gwar. Isn't that beautiful? That's actually Splinter's father, Malakarm Howler. He's an evil senator. There's the main character, the Devil's Computer. Book 4 is actually called The Dead Souls of Maryland, and is another Shatter novel, but I'm still working on that. So, yeah, leave a comment, or don't. Do like and subscribe, though. I would appreciate it. Toothless would, too. He's over there, like... He's my producer, you know, by the way. I didn't mention that, but my Bearded Dragons are my producers. They're very hard on me. So, don't upset the dragon. Do like and subscribe, and, well, read my books. And let me know if you have a book that I should read, because I'll check it out. So, write poetry, love your demons, make art, Ave Satanas, stay spooky forever.